I'll speak for the 170 million Americans. Every single last one of you that voted for the TikTok ban. On the Supreme Court, in Congress, where the are your priorities? You could have been specifically expanding access to healthcare, childcare, education, housing, getting rid of money in politics. You could have put age caps on people who are in positions of power, so we don't have the same scenario like we did in 2024 with Donald Trump and Joe Biden, which are both obviously too old. Where the the priorities of this country? Where are the priorities of our politicians? They can come together to vote for the banning of a social media app where it's helped millions of people, where it's helped hundreds of thousands of people build platforms, right, and expand access to plenty of different resources, get people to educate themselves, right? Plenty of things that are positive and beneficial. And they can't mention hyper specifically what content they're literally banning this for, or what data they're specifically banning it for, because the data that they're referencing is already got by US companies and sold to countries around the world. The data that they're referencing is already got by Chinese companies that they're not banning, right? Already. The content, significantly worse on X and plenty of the other social media platforms than it is here on TikTok. I promise you that. I'm on TikTok every single day. What is the specific content here on TikTok that you disagree with, government? Please inform the American people. What specific content? What should we not be able to see? What is too bad?
Dean's comparison to it that much, because he had talked about how that compares to the abortion thing. How
can I explain? Human rights. So if you're saying human rights should be left up to the states, you're saying discrimination based upon human rights should be left up to the states, right? Isn't that the same reasoning that the Confederates used in order to say that slavery should be left up to the states?
But I genuinely do think that there is a difference between, like, obviously having slaves and like being for slavery. Then, like, at least me, I'm a pro-life guy. So I think there's a difference between doing that.
I understand, but that's exactly what the Confederates would have said. Robert Lee specifically, right, was against owning slaves personally, right? But he specifically said it should be left up to the states, and that's what he fought for. Yet we still call him pro-slavery because he fought for it to be left up to the states.
Yeah,
discrimination to be left up to the states, because we do not think that discrimination of human rights should be left up to the states. We think discrimination of human rights should not be allowed federally.
Well, then I don't think we're going to gain much leeway on that, because obviously I think that slavery should be illegal federally. Like, obviously, that's a complete obvious statement. But at least for me, being pro-life, I don't think that in my belief, it's murder. So I don't think that should be federally protected. I don't think that we're going to gain much leeway on that just because of
Tara, thank you so much for the galaxy. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All
right, well, I'm going to go join Dean. Appreciate you coming up, though.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, everyone. Yo, Paolo with the $200 on PayPal. Oh my God, I just saw that. Thank you so much. Lucy, thank you for the happy Friday. Give me some W's for Paolo in the comment section right now. Your Discord server has been so nice to me whenever I don't know. So I just decided to hop in here and say thank you. Oh, thank you so much, Paolo. I really appreciate that. That's incredibly fucking kind of you. Thank you so much. Give me some W's for them in the comment section right now. Thank you so much, Paolo. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And Jeremy with the $30 for thank you so much. Thank you for standing up to prejudice. Much appreciated, proud Puerto Rican. Thank you so much, Jeremy. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Give some W's for Jeremy as well. W's for Paolo, W's for Jeremy, and thank you so much, Natasha. Thank you for the $5. Thank you so much, and Julie, thank you for the 5 as well. Everyone, go over to It's Not Dean. It's Not Dean with 2 A's, 2 N's. Spam Parker Raid, spam Love and Parker, everyone. It's Not Dean. Spam Parker Raid, spam Love and Parker, everyone. I love y'all so much. I will see y'all here in a little bit. Go look up It's Not Dean, spam Parker Raid, spam Love and Parker, everyone. I'll see y'all in a second. Cheyenne, thank you so much. I appreciate the $2. Caden, thank you for the $1. Happy birthday, Caden. Happy birthday. Macy, thank you for the $1. Zane, thank you for the $2. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I appreciate it, everyone. That's everyone. Thank you so much, y'all. Dean's live. He got banned, everyone. He probably will join us. Appreciate that mustache, everyone. Thank you for the gifts. We're gonna get this first person up here. Only send a guest request if you did vote Trump. Oh, oops, I accidentally invited someone. That was an accident. Whoever just invited, accident. What happened to Dean? He got banned. Yo, what's up, pal to you?
I just want to say I love you, man. I love you so much.
Appreciate you. We have no guest requests, everyone. Actually, we do have some now. Let me add them in. Only send a guest request if you did vote Trump. Please don't send a guest request if you did not vote Trump. All right, let's get this next person up here. Only send a guest request if you did vote Trump, everyone. Yo, what's up, how old are you?
23.
Did you vote Trump? Okay. Let's go to the next person. Only send a guest request if you did vote Trump. We are just looking for some debates, everyone. Please, everyone, only send a guest request if you did vote Trump. Yo, what's up, how old are you?
I am old enough.
Did you vote Trump?
Yes.
Why so?
Well, because he's the result of a systematic problem that he's just a result. He's not the cause of the problem.
Okay, so can you explain to me like why you like Trump and insofar as that you wanted to vote for him?
Because people have to wake up and see that yes, he's not the right person for the job, but he's a person that is the result of a system that is fucked up. And the problem is not Trump. And you keep on focusing on Trump when the problem is not Trump.
Can you answer
It
the
has
question?
never been Trump.
I asked you a very specific question. If you don't want to answer it, I'll just kick you and go to the next person. Is that clear?
Yeah, go ahead. What is the question?
I asked you it multiple times. Did you hear the question?
Uh,
What do you like about
can you
Trump?
repeat the question?
What do you like about Trump? Insofar as that you voted for him.
Okay. He's a great storyteller.
Okay, I'm kicking you. It's a waste of my time, bro. Yo, what's up, how old are you?
20.
Did you vote Trump?
Yeah, I voted for Trump.
Why so?
I just think that he would be beneficial for the black community.
Is there a way you can get closer to your microphone?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, how not very much, but how would he be beneficial to the black community?
He has said that he would put a lot more black people in his cabinet.
The Biden-Harris administration put the most amount of like black judges, right, in courts, like permanent positions out of any administration ever. Donald Trump had one of the widest administrations in the modern era.
I don't think
I don't know what the point is. Wait, who is he appointed or tried to nominate that is black? Can you name one person?
he hasn't done it yet, but he said that he will be doing it soon.
And if you want people who are black in positions of power, why did you vote against Kamala Harris?
Because she didn't have much intention of putting black people's interests first.
And you think Donald Trump did? Really? That's
I
like an
think
insane thing to say.
I think that it was a kind of a gray area.
Here's that mustache. What's the gray area?
I think that she was just kind of lazy.
How is she lazy?
He was promising, introduction of more DEI.
So you're against DEI?
I'm pro DEI.
You're pro DEI.
Yes.
Then why did you vote against Kamala Harris?
Because I don't think that DEI should entail that black people should be in all positions of power.
Okay, but like you said, you want people who are black in positions of power, right? Per standard.
Okay,
Then why wouldn't you
I'm a
want?
Kamala Harris supporter.
Okay. Yeah, thank you, Sherry. I appreciate the Night Star. Thank you so much. And Bethany, thank you so much for the $25. Thank you so much praying to Taylor Swift that TikTok doesn't get banned. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for the past few months. You've changed lives. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That's incredibly kind of you. Incredibly kind. I really don't want to lose TikTok, chat. I don't want to lose it. That's like it's like so fucking scary, dude. All right, let's get this next person up here. Dean is lost. Let me find out what Dean's doing. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Hey, I'm 18.
Did you vote Trump?
No, I didn't. I just want to say I really like your stuff, man. I'm gonna go.
Thank you. Yo, David, thank you so much for the $10 for This Is All I Can Afford. Yo, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That's seriously all. Like, I just appreciate that you're here. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That's incredibly kind of you. Callus and it's Afro Dave. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I appreciate it. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, but thank you so much. We will be on YouTube if you do want to come follow us, everyone. If something does happen to TikTok, YouTube is where I'm going to be. I'll be streaming from YouTube. I'll be making videos. I'm gonna really find out how to work YouTube. But Austin with the $50 on Venmo. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Give some W's for Austin in the comment section right now. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Austin. They said been following for 3 years and will continue to. I remember when your lives barely got 500 to 1K views each night. I'm so proud of you, and thank you for your advocacy for the gay community. I really appreciate that, Austin. That's incredibly kind of you. That's so nice of you. I know I've seen you around for so long. I really appreciate every single one of y'all that have been around for a very long time. It really means a lot to me, the fact that I've been able to do this for so long, and I've been able to interact with so many really cool people. So I really appreciate that, Austin. Thank you so much. I really appreciate every single one of y'all. Especially 3 years is so OG. That's so OG, honestly. Deborah, thank you so much for the $10. Thank you so much. I'm following you on YouTube. You've done a wonderful job, and you were the first live I listened to and got me engaged. Thank you so much, Deborah. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much, Deborah. Matthew, did you vote Trump?
Yes, I did.
Thank you for the hand. Thank you, Event. Why'd you vote Trump?
Mostly because the economy under him was better.
Based on what metric?
Life under him, for me, was just better.
Based on what metric?
And also, immigration. I think it's gone out of control with
just immigration. Is that the
Harris controlling?
That's not a measure of the economy, because immigration is good for the economy.
Well, I didn't say that. I just said that it's been
more
out of
people
control.
coming into the country is good because it increases the labor force, right?
Yes, but they are coming in illegally.
Yeah, even that's beneficial to the economy. So from only send a guest request if you did vote Trump. We are just looking for some debates. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Hello?
Did you vote Trump?
Yeah, I did.
Why so? How old are you?
I'm 18.
Why'd you vote Trump?
Why'd I vote Trump? I think that Kamala Harris on the world stage wouldn't get the same
Kamala.
respect as Trump does. Kamala. Countries aren't as progressive as ours and wouldn't accept a woman.
Wait, you said, okay, so because countries around the world are misogynistic, you're saying that we shouldn't vote for a woman?
Yeah, in the current world stage.
Okay, so I have a question.
Yeah.
Are you saying that we shouldn't have voted for a black president, right, in the 60s because of vast racism?
In the 60s? Yeah, probably not.
So you shouldn't have voted for a black president?
In the 60s?
Push the hand art because they're black?
Yeah, because they're not
So
going to.
you would argue against voting for candidates because they're black?
Not anymore. I would have voted for Obama.
So at any point in history, you would argue that. There are points in history where you would argue that you shouldn't vote for a candidate because they are black. You think that's good reasoning?
I think that, yeah, during fucking the 1700s in America. Yeah. I don't think that a black person would have been the first president. They were looked down upon. I don't think that would have happened.
Okay. Do you think racism exists around the world?
Yeah. Depending on where.
So would you not vote for a black president today because they're black?
No,
Because
absolutely.
racism exists
I
around the
would
world.
have voted for Obama.
Okay.
Racism isn't as
Would
big
you
of a-
not vote? Oh my God, CYL! Thank you for the leopard. Thank you so much. Give me some W's for CYL with the leopard. Thank you so much. That is insanely nice. Thank you so much. W's for CYL. Thank you so much for the leopard. I appreciate it. Now, would you not vote for a disabled vet because ableism exists around the world?
There's a reason that they hid the fact
Manifesting.
that FDR was in a wheelchair.
Wait, so you wouldn't vote for?
Do you remember? Do you
So
remember?
I have a,
do you
Richie, can you
remember
answer the
30s
question?
to the 40s
Would you
when
not?
it
Would
was
you not
FDR was in a
vote?
wheelchair?
Holy shit! Answer the damn question. Would you vote? Would you not vote for someone who's a disabled vet because of ableism around the world?
That makes somebody look like a weaker person. That's just a in politics. That is important shit. That's just in the deeper sense of politics. That is important.
So wait, can you? So you would tell me that you wouldn't vote for a disabled vet because of ableism around the world?
How disabled are they? That's my question.
That's crazy. Asking how disabled someone is disgusting. I'm just gonna kick you off, you fucking weirdo. What an absolute fucking weirdo. How disabled? Push the cap. What? So disgusting. So disgusting. Cadlin, thank you so much for the $100. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you for the hand art, and Sherry, thank you for the gold medal. Can we get some W's for Cadlin for the $100? You've taught me so much. Thank you. I really appreciate it. That's incredibly kind of y'all. Incredibly fucking kind of y'all. Thank you so much, everyone. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Nettie. I appreciate the Galaxy. Today's been a really bad day because like hearing everything with TikTok, but I appreciate the community, everyone. I appreciate the community so much. Thank y'all. Y'all have no clue. I appreciate it. Let's get this next person up here. Thank you so much, everyone. Appreciate it. I appreciate it, y'all. Thank you for the hand art.
Yo,
how old are you?
fuck Biden. Fuck Kamala. Fuck off.
Okay. Dean said he's gonna join here in a second, everyone, by the way. But thank you so much, everyone. I really appreciate all the gifts. Y'all are fucking incredibly kind today, everyone. I really could not thank y'all enough. I couldn't. Nettie, thank you so much for pushing the diamond. Victoria, thank you so much for the $1. Thank you. Yeah, Biden did talk about Grandma of 9. Thank you so much. It's good to see you. It's really good to see you as always. Thank you so much for the media shower. Chris, did you vote Trump? Push the paper.
Hell no, I didn't. I support you, my boy.
Nice. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Chris. But Victoria, I think it was really cool that Biden addressed that there's a forming oligarchy in the United States. I think that's an important thing that he addressed, and it's really cool to see that a typical Democrat like Biden would address that. That's the way that I view it. I'm really happy to see that. Yeah, what's up? How old are you?
Hi, how are you?
How old are you?
I'm 19.
Did you vote Trump?
No, you're just really amazing. Have a good day.
Appreciate you. Erica, thank you so much for the $5. We really appreciate you. Parker, thank you so much, Erica. I really appreciate y'all. I appreciate it. Y'all are so nice. Everyone is so nice today. Thank y'all so much, everyone. But yeah, talking about the forming oligarchy is really important, especially with the level of influence that Elon Musk has over Republican politics right now. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
22.
Did you vote Trump?
No, I just wanted to say I hope you have a great day and
Appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right, let's get this next person up here. Dean will be on here pretty soon, everyone. Nikki, thank you for the paper crane. Thank you, Nikki. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Tyrone, thank you for the $5. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you for the butterflies. Thank you. All right, let's get this next person up here. Only send a guest request if you did vote Trump. All right. Let's get this next person up here. Oh, Chris and Harry are talking to Hayden. They're talking to Hayden. Appreciate it. Yeah, what's up? How old are you?
What they do for you is they give you the property.
I couldn't even tell what he was saying, to be honest with you. Yeah, thank you for the hand arts. Thank you so much, Mercedes. Hey, they should join us. We should do a DNC show live. You know what I mean? Me, Dean, Harry, Chris. That'd be funny. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
What's up? 27.
Did you vote Trump?
I did. Why those still the panels about? I mean, can you not just accept he's the president? Why are you still doing panels about?
Wait, I do
Trump?
accept it. I do accept that he's the presidential elect, not the president, right? But I do accept that. I accept the results of the election. Do you accept the 2020 election results?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, well, Trump seemingly doesn't. That's pretty interesting. You should be asking him why he doesn't do that instead of asking me
that's him,
why
not
I
me.
think that. And secondly, as it relates to this, if you want to reference the election, I can talk about this because it's going to have the effect on future elections. So obviously, I would want to continue to talk about politics because I think the idea of people coming back every 4 years without addressing it throughout the entirety of the election is one of the reasons why people don't feel the need to educate themselves earlier on or prior to the election times. That's why a lot of people are educating themselves after the election, i.e. right now.
No, I get it. I was just wondering because I mean we have 4 years of it. I mean, there's no minds to change now. So
there are minds to change. I've changed plenty of minds. I change minds every day.
I mean,
if you watch my live.
Now I know, but I'm saying now. I mean, we can't.
There are minds to change for
voting's over.
2026. There are minds to change for 2028.
Oh, hey, I could actually give like a pretty good response on this, but I'm guessing while you asked him why he's still doing these streams after the election.
Yeah, he did.
yeah.
And Aaron, thank you for the $5.84. Julie, thank you for the $5. And Camila, thank you so much for the $5.86. Thank you.
Yeah, the response to this is pretty easy. So, like, we know that Trump won 2024. We're not trying to change that fact, and we definitely accept it. The reason why we do these streams is to get people to vote better in 2026 and in 2028. And a really easy way of doing that is by discussing the reasons why individuals voted for Trump, to get them to critically think to a higher extent. And the hope is that they will apply some of the critical thought that we talk about and hold to such a high pedestal on this live in their decision-making processes when they're filling out the ballot in the next 2 and 4 years. So the purpose of this live doesn't necessarily have a lot to do with Trump, as it does just have more to do with getting people to critically think. And this is a really easy it's really important to criticize those in positions of power, and he happens to now hold the highest ranking position of power known to mankind. I feel as if we should all be more critical of Trump post-election than pre-election.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you this: how do you think the next 4 years is going to go?
1 second, Mikey. I'm not mean to meet you, but Jamie with the $500 on PayPal. Jesus
Whoa.
Christ. Jamie with the $500. Thank you so much. It's just JAMIE. Thank you so much, Jamie. I
Wow.
really appreciate it. W's for the $500 on PayPal. Thank you so much. That is incredibly fucking kind of you. Holy
Show some
shit,
love
that
to
is insane.
Jamie. Wow.
Jamie, thank you so much for the $500 fucking dollars. I had to like second guess that. That was insane. Thank you so much, Jamie. I really appreciate it. That's fucking crazy. Thank you so much.
You guys have been showing an insane
So
amount
much
of
love today.
Everybody, please show some love to Jamie down below in that chat for the $500, as well as Wyatt. Thank you so much for the $1 on PayPal. I appreciate you for the love. And then just one person that I had the chance to thank when my stream got taken down. Thank you so much, Bethany, for the $25 on Venmo. Show some love to Jamie, Bethany, and let's see here, and Wyatt, y'all.
But Jamie,
Those
yeah,
are
thank you
massive
so much. I
boons
really
for Jamie.
appreciate it. Thank you so much. And then Caitlin, thank you so much. I appreciate the $5. Thank you so much. I voted for the first time because of you guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. But yeah, again, Jamie, everyone spam W's for Jamie in the comment section. Let's get some fucking big booms for Jamie in the comment section.
booms.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Sorry, go for it, Mikey. I apologize.
No, you're good. I was just wondering like how y'all think the next 4 years will go under Trump. Do you think it'll
pretty
be bad?
pretty poorly. Pretty bad economic policy, pretty bad domestic policy, pretty bad foreign policy, pretty bad policy as it would relate to women's rights, access to healthcare. One good thing that could come out of it is saving TikTok, and I will absolutely give Donald Trump the thanks that he will deserve if he pulls it off.
That is funny though. So what platform do you think you'll utilize if it does go away?
Well,
YouTube.
It depends. So we got to think about this from a couple perspectives. So I'm already utilizing Instagram and X pretty well. Like my accounts, for instance, on both of those social media websites are like pretty big. In fact, at some points, my Twitter account is bigger than my TikTok account, in so far as engagement goes. But if we want to be able to use this as a sustainable career, that we could use to pay our bills, the predominant shift will be to YouTube, since we'd be able to monetize our content on YouTube more than Instagram or Twitter.
Does I know Twitter has Spaces. Instagram doesn't have any sort of platform for like. I mean, I know you can go Instagram Live, but they don't have like you can't do a panel, draw up a panel or anything like that on Instagram, can you?
No, and the Spaces on X is definitely going to be the method that we use to like host conversations, but then we'll probably broadcast them to YouTube if we want to continue to do the debates. Also, for everyone saying leave Meta and X, absolutely never. I think that I understand why a lot of people that aren't in like aren't constantly talking about politics want to leave it. I get it, but from my perspective, I think that there needs to be predominant and lifted voices on right-leaning websites. One of the big reasons why Republicans performed so well in the 2024 election was that they absolutely smashed Democrats on social media. Trump got 60 billion views on TikTok alone. And I feel like if we create the sentiment where like high-ranking voices for Democrats in politics should leave the right-leaning websites, you're only furthering that echo chamber. So
If anything, it could make sense if you're just like a consumer of content to not go to those types of platforms.
right? That would make sense. Like from a personal perspective, like I get that. Like obviously we still want the culture of like the comment section to be like more left wing as well. That's the great thing about TikTok is that TikTok is one of like the left wing apps out there that exists. Practically every other app out there is terrible. It's horrible.
So Lily, thank you so much for the $50 donation on Venmo. Lily, that is so incredibly kind of you. Let's get 500 big W's and booms for Lily. Lily says, you have both provided me sources and inspiration that have helped me with a political paper I've been working on to show my conservative family who they really voted for. Can't wait to support you more regardless of TikTok's fate. Thank you for everything. Lily, please feel free to DM me the paper once you finish it on Instagram. And if I happen to see it, I wouldn't mind just sending you a voice message giving you my thoughts. I mean, I think that's awesome. Good for you, Lily, and thank you so much for the $50 donation.
Yeah, as well as no one would have to have X in order to see our content. We're going to be streaming it on YouTube. You can go to and you can see the content without it. Like the only reason I would use X for like that type of stuff is to like get people up to debate. Like we're going to be debating people on X. Right, for like that's like what we're going to use as a guest request essentially. Yeah, like once TikTok goes dark, or if TikTok goes dark, X will literally be the only places to have conversations similar to the ones that we have on here. And then it'll just, for convenience, and because a lot of you guys aren't on X and don't want to be on X, it'll all be piped to YouTube. As Parker said. Yeah. So and then Ashley, thank you so much for the $5. Thank you so much. And Lily, thank you so much for the $50. Thank you so much for you both have provided resources and inspiration that have helped me with a political paper. Oh, I definitely want to see that. Thank you so much, Lily. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Definitely. That's really cool. That's really cool to see. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Lily. Thank you.
Someone in the chat said, you love Elon? No, I don't like Elon at all.
So both of y'all have no issue with using X?
I don't have an issue. I think it's important for me to be there.
I don't have like an issue with like a person.
Why are so many left-sided people just totally against having a platform on X?
Having a platform on X, you're monetizing a company owned by Elon Musk, who's a man that is doing very many bad things.
On the right.
However, I find my voice being present on X to be more important than like monetizing the platform, and that's just an unfortunate reality. But ultimately speaking, it leads and is conducive towards the greater good. And that's my unchanging position.
So essentially what we say is like those concerns that people have are totally valid.
But are you not like, is it not a positive thing that he sort of wants to save free speech in a sense?
He's not saving free speech. That's
he's so anti-free speech. No, please stop it. Okay, so I'm guessing in the MAGA Civil War, you fall on the side of Trump and Elon. If you go on there, and you look at like any of like the alt-righters, they think that he's like so incredibly anti-free speech. Like this guy like took away like the verification of Asmongold, who's a literal video game streamer, just because he criticized Elon Musk. He bans so many accounts. And by the way, I will actually say this: Elon Musk has banned some accounts that really do deserve to be banned, such as like all the Groypers and shit. But at the end of the day, there is still a lot of censorship on that platform, and the difference between Twitter in a place like TikTok is moderated given an algorithm. Twitter is just moderated given whatever Elon wants to do.
Do y'all wish there was an app where you could just say anything, where just anything goes?
No.
Why?
I'll give you my stance. So I think that there should be a category of hate speech that's just banned. I'd say that the criteria for that category would be pretty strict though. Just like slurs, phobias. Like with the most extremes, get them out of there. But for the rest of it, I actually do think that I support like a quote unquote community noting system, because I think that social repercussions are better to hold people accountable and to stigmatize badness than otherwise. But like still yet, like there's no reason why you should be able to scream the N-word or like slur gay people.
Yeah. I don't agree with that either. But like my thing with this app is like, why do we have to abbreviate? Like, why do we have to say
I agree.
C19 or Shitler or Grape or like, why can't we say it?
Yes, we should be able to say, right?
Yeah,
we should be able to say
those are obviously stupid. Like, yeah. Obviously, I think that I should be able to like say those types of things. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about like hyper-specific circumstances. There are some people who deserve to be banned. When Myron Gaines is going on an X space and he's literally just like saying slurs and he's just like not even engaging in any conversation, I don't care if he gets fucking banned for hate speech. I don't give a shit. Myron Gaines is an insane person. Same thing with Nick Fuentes. Any of them spamming slurs, I don't care if they get banned.
right, for hate speech.
Gosh. Yo, Jamie. Jamie. Oh my gosh. Jamie with a $500 on PayPal. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Jamie. And it's funny because after PayPal fees, it comes out to exactly $485.05. Tomorrow, I am buying a new washing machine. Sorry, not a new dishwasher for the place that I'm moving into. And it's funny because it costs exactly $485, which just so happens to be the dollar amount that your donation comes out to. So I want everybody in here to show so much love to Jamie for literally buying me a new dishwasher. That is so like stupidly incredibly kind of you. I do not deserve that in the slightest. You are such a incredibly kind, generous person. Someone in the chat says taxes, Dean, taxes. What a vibe kill. You're right. I'm wrong. Whatever. Show some love to Jamie right now. Oh my god.
Yeah, W's for Jamie in the chat. Thank you so much. Look at some big boom.
Some big boom.
Wow, the voice crack was crazy. Thank you so much, everyone. I really appreciate it. Today's been it was a really sad day earlier. Like I was like, it was hard to even get out of bed, honestly, because of what I saw. But like,
it was, dude. I couldn't get out of bed for like an hour and a half, and like I went and I got a coffee and a chocolate-filled croissant, and I just like sat on a park bench and pondered. I just pondered my existence and how incredible.
Dude, I just did that in the shower. I like stared at the wall. I literally stared at the wall, dude, and I was just like,
bro, I need to come out to LA so like maybe like hang out or something. We probably would help us both to have someone like in the immediate proximity that understands the struggle.
Yeah, bro.
Pop out there for like a mini vacay.
Seriously, dude, that'd be fun. And maybe Hassan would then respond to you.
For real. I was telling the stream about that earlier. This motherfucker. I like a lot of what Hassan has to say, but this guy is silly. He is so silly sometimes, but you know, hopefully we'll get it figured out. Oh, what happened? Okay, I'll tell the story really quick. So about every month, like every 45 days, for the last 6 months, Hassan has texted me on Twitter and said, yo, Dean, I want you to pop on my stream. When are you going to be in LA next? And then I'm like, well, I could be in LA whenever you want me to be. No response. 45 days pass. Yo, Dean, come on my stream. When are you going to be in LA? Respond. Let's set it up. Let's choose a date. No response. 45 days pass. And then the cycles continued for like 6 months. And as of most recently, 4 days ago, he sent me the exact same message, but this time he also gave me his phone number. So then I text him, hey, I want to figure out when I could come on your stream. Let's do it. It seems like a lot of fun. 4 days, still no response. I'm expecting and projecting a response about mid-February.
Mike, you there? You want to go?
Yeah. Let me ask you.
Can I just use a bathroom?
And Hannah, thank you for the $5. Thank you so much.
I did. Sorry. Let me ask.
Without muting the mic, bro, is crazy.
Please just remove him. I'm eating.
Yeah, without muting the mic is wild, bro.
I'm eating food right now. I just don't need that. Oh, that's in front of 5.2 thousand people. Some people
without muting the mic. No, didn't even acknowledge it. Yo, what's up? How old are you? He was honestly confused when you questioned him on it too. Like,
I hate it when like people try to gaslight me into believing that absolutely absurd, crazy shit is just completely normal.
Watch this. He's gonna scream at us to get a real job.
Okay. All right, Justin, you got a little music taste there. Remember, I remember you did this a while ago. Could you turn the music off? Dude, hi, Justin.
What's up, losers?
Not that much. How about you, bro? How you been? I want to let's talk, man. How you been? Seriously, I'm in it.
I'm all right.
All right. Yeah, what you been up to? You doing anything fun over the weekend?
Not really.
Not really. Okay. All right. What do you like to do for fun? Like outside of work? What's like your favorite hobby?
My favorite hobby is umpiring. If I get a fucking clearance from my fucking doctor.
Wait, what? Clearance from doctor?
Yeah, I gotta get cleared from my doctor. He won't clear me because of my knee.
Clear you for what?
I tore my meniscus.
Do you need like clearance from a doctor to go back to work?
Yes, I do. For that, I do.
Oh man, I'm sorry. I that's a big struggle. That does really suck. You know, you could actually see you might be able to apply for Social Security benefits while you can't work because of a medical related issue.
Nah, man, I got a backup job. I'm good.
Oh, there you go. There you go. All right, Justin. See, we could humanize each other a little bit. You know, you're a real person that works a job.
Justin, what are your thoughts on the TikTok ban?
I don't know. Like, it doesn't bring me money like it does you guys, so they could ban it, they can't, whatever. It's not hurting me in any way. It's gonna hurt, it's gonna hurt all you creators that, depend on this, the ones that, the breakers, the people that sell like the baseball, football, and all them cards, people that sell like the smacking sunflower seeds. It's gonna hurt them.
Yeah.
But me.
So it hurt. So there's about 1.3 million like small businesses and 2 million plus creators that have an income reliant upon TikTok, TikTok Shop, etc. Like, do you support like the idea that we like shouldn't ban TikTok to disenfranchise millions of people?
It depends on what you guys do for a living,
I mean, how about this? I understand like a disdain that you might have towards me and Parker because we hold different political beliefs than you, in the same way I hold a disdain towards someone like Ben Shapiro or Charlie Kirk. But like ultimately speaking, like I don't think that Charlie Kirk should lose the rights to his website. You know what I mean? So maybe we could kind of come to the middle and say that, nobody, regardless of their political orientation, should lose the right to express themselves on TikTok as long as they're following the TOS.
Yeah, I agree. And some way I do agree with that, yeah.
Man, Justin, this is the first time that we have agreed in forever, and I think it's awesome, man. Look at that.
Dude, Dean, it's 2025, bro. I'm turning over a new fucking leaf. Fuck all this shit, you know?
You know what? I support that. I actually really do support that, Justin. I could really get behind that. I say, not just you. This is about me. This is about everybody. Let's like all like put it.
Democrats, it's fine. I'm a Republican, I like French Bulldogs. You guys might like Rottweilers. Hey, fuck it, Let bygones be bygones.
Well, I like that attitude coming from you specifically. Yeah, that's awesome. That's good to hear. And I think when we could kind of bridge that gap of just saying we're both humans with different beliefs, it creates the opportunity for us to have very real discussion about why we have different beliefs, which could ultimately serve to the greater purpose of humanity to chase truth.
And you know what? And I'm gonna be honest with you, Parker. I'm sorry for what I said in the past, bro. I'm sorry. Take it if you want. Say I'm full of shit if you want. I don't care. But Gene, same with you, bro. I apologize. I'm apologize for everything I did in the past. But let's just start over. 2025, new year, new me, new you guys. Let's. I
think that's awesome.
You know what, Justin? I really appreciate that. I appreciate that. That's really cool, man.
Because it takes a bigger man to admit his faults than to keep going at you guys and saying get a real
Yeah, you know what? Sure, you know what? That it does, and I can appreciate that coming from you.
Because I know in the past, I was an asshole to you guys, but you know what? There's too much hate in this world to be pissed off at each other and talking shit to each other and all that.
Yeah, maybe if TikTok doesn't get banned, you could stay around listening to our streams and, see if there's any validity in the things that we say. One of the best people that I've had come up on the lives, his name was Blown, and, he'd come up here and say a lot of similar stuff to you, I have a real job, grifter, etc. But then one day, me and Blown had a very chill conversation about what he believed in and why, and now he's like a raging Democrat that loves what we stand for. And, I just think it's such a cool story. And, I see it time and time again. There's this other guy named Big Country. It was a redneck hillbilly deep in the South, hated me. He'd fuss to his wife about me. And, then Big Country turned out to be one of like the core tenets of the movement we got going on here, as a prime example of how maybe having a more open mind can serve to a greater purpose. And You know, yeah, that's a foot in the right direction there, Justin.
Justin, I do have a question though.
What's up?
You know that I can see your comments that you've sent on this live, right? Like you sent, would be really cool if you two got real jobs.
Yeah, I was just fucking around, bro. That's why I said I apologize to that, bro.
No, you're good.
No.
Don't worry. I was just saying, like, no, I get the apologies. I get turning over the new leaf. You know, it's like in 2025, but like, it just kind of sounded like you did that, like, you know, literally like a few minutes ago. You know.
Oh yeah.
I appreciate it. It's okay.
I appreciate it though. We forgive you.
Hey, Gigi, get over here. Sorry, my French bulldog's freaking putting their nose in freaking dirt.
All right, you go deal with your French bulldog. I appreciate it, Justin. Have a good day, man.
You too, man. Bye.
What the fuck? That's crazy. Are you kidding me?
Where?
Are you kidding me?
Where?
Are you kidding me?
Where?
Thank you so much. Still through Venmo and Cash App and PayPal. Yeah. Sorry, go for it, Patrick.
Sorry about that. Yeah, I'll be honest with you guys. The reason I did, and I've kind of changed my mind on it a little bit because of you guys a little bit, is because the economy was better under Trump. And I think that was one of the reasons why I ended up voting for him.
Yep.
But I've kind of seen how he's kind of, those things he's done are kind of like contradicting what happened with him back then. If that makes any sense.
Okay, so what is the reason why you like Trump?
I don't like him him necessarily. I just like what he did back in when he was president, I guess. But I've kind of seen your guys' side of it, and it's kind of changed my mind a little bit. Just like the economy being better and like what he did back then. But honestly, I've kind of just not liked that he's just been an asshole and just terrible person. And I've kind of seen that from your guys' point, and I've kind of done some research on it. So, I mean, it was mostly because the economy was better. That's kind of how I saw it. And then when I came up here and listened to you guys, I kind of like saw your guys' views. And yeah, sorry guys, I'm really nervous. I don't know why.
Okay, so you regret your vote with Trump?
Yeah, I do a little bit.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Appreciate you coming up, man. Patrick, that's a W. We appreciate that. It's really good to hear, man. That's the whole point of these.
It's up to you. I don't have a preference. I was just thinking there's like pretty high levels of volatility in the algorithm, which could like head towards like a higher.
Hey Dean, I want to lick your bald spot.
Dean, wait, can
Rita, thanks for the $5 on Venmo. I appreciate
At first
that.
it's Baby Yoda, and now it's this. Or not Baby Yoda, Baby Jesus.
Baby Jesus, dude. I've been accused of so many things. I'm politically persecuted. Okay.
Ree, thank you for the $5. I'm about to log off, but I appreciate what you did. Thank you so much.
He's king.
Okay. Yeah. I'm honestly, if you don't have a preference for, we could just chill. But like, I don't know. I don't mind. I'm cool with either or. I was just asking to see what you thought.
Yeah. You want to invite him over?
I mean, would they want to?
Yeah, we should probably do it in text.
Yeah. You want to do it?
Yeah.
Yo, what's up? How old are you? Nope. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
19.
Did you vote Trump?
Yep.
Why's that?
Because obviously what he's done with Egypt, giving them the properties and
What
stuff.
state do you live in?
He's trolling. Good for you. Unlucky for you. I know my brain rot, sir. Unlucky for you.
British accent.
It's the properties in Egypt. Do you know what happens when you buy a property in Egypt, Parker?
What?
They give you the property.
Okay. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
20.
Did you vote Trump?
Yes.
Why so? Bro, why does
mainly
your
because-
profile picture look like Dean's face?
Because I'm ginger.
What?
No, my
Because he's
profile.
ginger.
Yeah, because I'm ginger. I'm assuming
doesn't-
Dean is
that doesn't
probably
look-
Irish, so I'm.
That doesn't look like my face.
No,
All right, my bad, bro.
it looks like Dean's face, but with like a different hair, you know.
I mean, kind of low key. I mean, the skin tone's kind of the same.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So what were you saying?
Mainly his views on abortion. All right, bro.
What about abortion?
I don't necessarily agree with like abortion in the sense that like if you just want one, you can get one.
Where in the human body does conception occur?
Don't do this to me, bro. Don't do this to me. I would, bro. Stop doing that. It doesn't make it any like less valuable, of my opinion, if I don't know necessarily like all the biological components and making like.
You mean 5th grade biology?
Okay, the ovaries, bro. Like I don't know which one.
You think conception occurs in the ovaries?
No, like the seed goes to the egg creates the baby, and then boom, life.
Yeah, but where in the human body does that occur?
Like, are you like I? Honestly, I don't know. I'm gonna keep it about. I don't know.
Yeah, that's called
I feel like that's fair though. It's like not necessarily like my field of expertise, but I still
it's
feel
called
like
the fallopian tubes.
Yeah, we need this guy in Congress, bro.
Yeah.
No, well, I mean, I'm not saying like I'm some like super knowledgeable like person, but I'm saying
what do women pee out of?
Huh?
What do women pee out of?
Their vagina.
Isaiah,
Whatever.
what do you? Okay,
Their urethra.
Okay.
Wait, how many holes do you think women have below the waist?
In typical.
Below the waist?
Yeah.
2. What?
Okay, so I just want to get this straight. So do you think that women pee out of the same hole that a baby comes out of?
No. Isn't there like 2 separate tracks or something like that? I don't know. Like, yeah, you have like one, like there's like a flap, right? Or am I tripping?
Okay, so they have the pee-pee hole, the
All right,
vagina,
bro.
where the baby
Don't
comes
be
out.
like super condescending.
So do you
bro.
think
Like,
that?
I
Do you
get
think
it that I'm not like super knowledgeable?
Do you think
about
that
this,
that women don't have an anus? Like women don't poop?
No, they do.
Well, then how could there so if there's 3 functions that we could see to occur below the waist of a woman, and you think there's 2 holes, that mean that one hole will have 2 functions. So what hole has 2 functions? Or the wee, the woo, and then the baby comes out of.
I don't know how this like particularly goes towards the argument. I get that I'm not like super knowledgeable about like the circumstances.
It's fine. So like,
I feel like that's like valid though. Like, not everybody has to have like.
It's okay. You're saying you're in a burning building, right? And you can either save a tray of 5 embryos, or you can save a newborn baby. What you saving?
Tray of 5 embryos. Is it guaranteed that like the embryos are gonna live?
Yeah.
Yes, the 5 embryos.
Okay. Would you rather save 5 embryos or me?
It's guaranteed like these 5 embryos are going to live, right?
Yep.
Yeah, then yeah, the 5 embryos. Well, I mean, no disrespect to you. Like, no disrespect to you. I still think you're cool, but like,
Do you genuinely believe that with conviction?
I think the value. Okay.
Like I know. Like, be honest. Like, okay, you made a point that's logically consistent with your position. Good job.
Yeah.
Gold star.
Thank you.
My question is, do you have like genuine conviction in that belief?
Like my heart like feels heavy with it. Yeah.
Like,
I feel like yeah. I mean, I'm not trying to like troll or nothing. I'm being serious. I mean, like if I have the opportunity to like.
Wait, then also, why do we need to imply certainty about them becoming an individual like you or I?
Also, so you would save 5 of these over me?
I don't think that's an embryo, is it?
You don't think that's an embryo?
Is that like an alien, bro?
Can I finish my point out after this?
Yeah, go ahead. Just go ahead right now.
Just go ahead. Yeah.
So you said that if the embryos would certainly become individuals like you and I, then you'd save them. But like, there's no certainty that Parker will live another day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
so
life
it's like
is,
who are you
is...
saving? Like 5 cryogenically frozen unicellular human zygotes that may one day be implanted and be an individual like you and I, or like 1 cancer patient that may die in the next 7 months or get better and live another 50
But I also feel like that argument's like very much like convoluted. Like it's very hard to like get inside of that like argument and say like
Yeah, well, that's why I asked, like, with the presupposition if, like, these 5 embryos are going to live, because, like, that's going to be the important factor. Like,
Wait,
if
you just said presupposition. Do you debate? Are you like
No, I attend college for finance and public speaking.
Yeah. Wait. So, but like the point is that you think this is an alien?
Bro, I don't know, dude. Stop trolling me.
It kind of does. It kind of does look like.
You ever seen like a Alien versus like
that is literally a human.
Yes, it actually does look like an alien off of Alien versus Predator.
It's a human fetus, bro. So
it's not necessarily about what it looks like or what it is.
Unironically, you said you would save. You said you would save 5 of these over me. This looks like it's from Halo.
Well, I feel like that's very much like just current thinking and not like thinking of the future. I mean, like you could say. Well, I mean, like, okay, well...
Yeah, you'd rather me burn alive than fucking 5 embryos?
Are you hurt? Halo? Like, I didn't mean to hurt you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I am fucking hurt, dude.
This guy
I am fucking hurt. I am fucking hurt. What the fuck, dude? You'd save 5 fucking embryos over me, dude? What the fuck, dude?
You're a great guy.
You said, is it an alien? And you're like, oh, I'd save them over you, dude. Like, Jesus Christ, dude, come on.
That's good.
It will make more sense if I can explain like my opinion on it. Okay, so all right. A lot of like what people that I hear from like especially like the left side whenever they're talking about like abortions and whatnot is the capacity to deploy consciousness, which I think is like kind of like a circular meaning. It just kind of like falls within itself. But like the capacity to deploy consciousness is like in itself, it's saying that person has the capacity to like live, you know what I mean?
Okay,
and so
I
think it's very valuable. I think that's a very valuable thing.
Gina, thank you for the $1 for saying you'd save me over the 5 embryos. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Can I? Okay, I'm gonna cook you. Okay, it's time to cook. I'm gonna drill you down.
I really would love to hear your opinions. I'm not trying to be like.
I know. I'm being funny. Okay. So yeah, well, we could talk about the prosentience position. I want to talk about your position as well, though. So you value the life of a fetus because you value all humans that are alive. Is that your position?
Yeah.
Okay. I find a lot of issues with that position. Do you think that it's like murder to pull the plug on a brain dead patient since they're human and alive?
So so that goes back to like what I was talking before, like the capacity to deploy consciousness. I feel like there's a lot of like uncontrollable variables whenever you're talking about like a vegetable inside, like literally living inside like a comatose state.
Yeah, so I don't think that's the correct term to use. By the way, I think that you probably shouldn't use that term. But
then also
just for someone who's brain dead, just say like they're brain dead or something.
Also, like about a brain dead patient, so they have a permanent cessation of all cognitive function. They will never have a conscious experience ever again. And the only reason that they're human alive and not human and dead is because they're connected to the life support. However, right, if your 2 classifications for moral value is being human and alive, a brain dead patient would fit under that principle. Right? So if you tell us that you don't value the life of the brain dead individual, we could see where the conversation goes from there, but let's just clarify on that point. Does a brain dead individual have the right to life?
That's difficult.
The answer is like should be no, right? And like just say no. Let's make the conversation easy.
I mean, yes, but like okay, do you feel like would you feel convicted if you were the one pulling the plug on that though?
I wouldn't feel that bad, but listen, you could even like feel bad about doing something while not associating any moral value with that thing. Like for instance, like I would feel pretty bad if I walked up to my car and broke the windshield, or I'd feel pretty bad if I took my 8-year-old nephew's painting and tore it in half. So you're basically taking like
but we don't associate. Out of it.
Well, like I don't think that empathy guides moral truths.
I think moral truths guide empathy. That's what I think. I think like if you ground yourself in morals,
I think that moral truths guide empathy. However, I don't think that all empathy is guided by moral truths. Like, would you feel bad if you like ripped the Mona Lisa in half? Yeah, but it doesn't have the right to lie. Yeah. So do you think that a brain dead patient has a right to life? Although you may have empathy for a brain dead patient. I have empathy for dead bodies. If a dead body got raped, I'd be like, fuck no, that's so wrong.
Is it okay? So you're saying like with 100% certainty, this man is not going to come back whatsoever in any sort of state at all.
He's never going to be conscious ever again.
Yeah, but they're still cellularly alive.
I don't. Okay, me personally, I don't think that it's like. I wouldn't want to be jury, judge, and executioner of that decision. But like, if someone
do you think that it's murder? No? Just say it, Isaiah, please, so that we can continue the conversation.
I don't think it's murder. I think it's killing. I think it's
it is killing because you're taking someone that's alive and you're making them dead. It's killing, but it's not murder. Awesome. So now that we have agreed that's not murder, all that this shows is that this principle of being human alive is not where you derive moral value from. Because if you did derive moral value from said principle, you would constitute that to be murder. Well, now, the way that we uncover your true moral principle where you derive value from is going to be looking at the difference between a brain dead patient and you and I, and that difference is where you derive moral value from. The only differences between a brain dead patient and you or I is A, the brain dead patient doesn't have consciousness and you and me do, and the brain dead patient has no future potentiality for consciousness and you and me do.
Yeah,
so it's either consciousness or the future potentiality for consciousness that you find to be morally valuable.
Yes.
And I'm guessing because you value the life of a fetus and it doesn't currently have consciousness deployed, it's the future potentiality for consciousness that you value.
Yeah,
correct?
You're right on the money. Right on the money.
Phenomenal. So in other words, correct me if I'm wrong, your argument really is consciousness equals right to life. A fetus has the potentiality to be conscious in the future. Therefore, we should extend that right to the life to the fetus now.
100% correct. Yeah.
Okay, the reason I reject your position isn't because of any internal contradictions with other beliefs you may hold, but it's because it yields very absurd conclusions. And I'll detail one to you.
Yeah, how so?
If we want to accept this logic, you're basically suggesting the principle that if a trait grants a right and an entity has the potential to have said trait in the future, we extend the right to that entity now. The way to reframe this principle in a way that yields a false, absurd conclusion is to say the trait of being 18 years old grants the right to consent to sex. A 10-year-old has a potentiality to be 18 in the future, but we'd say we shouldn't extend that right to consent to sex to the 10-year-old now.
No, I don't think we would be consenting the right to like the 10-year-old being able to have sex. That's just kind of
exactly. But following the logic, but following the principle that drives. Well, the difference
with a lot of different other factors.
So the difference between the two scenarios is what trait is granting what right. It's a difference between consciousness granting the right to life and being 18 granting the right to consent to sex, and what entity will have the trait in the future that you're extending that right to. For the first scenario of abortion, it's a fetus that will be conscious in the future, and for the second scenario, it's a 10-year-old that will be 18 in the future. So it's the same exact principle, logically speaking. However, you're just switching the inputs and outputs insofar as what trait it is, what right the trait is granting, and what entity will have the trait in the future, and what trait is being extended to the entity now. Do you kind of understand that, like logically speaking?
I'm understanding what you're saying, and I understand like how you're. I get where you're coming from. I understand like how like your process of thinking about that, and like how you like derive like your opinions from that. But also like those are two different situations with two different sets of factors, and also like the consciousness to be able to make the decision to have sex, like period, is also derived from having consciousness, which therefore that like the zygote doesn't have. You know what I mean? Like that's not up to the you know what I'm saying? But it's.
So basically you're saying that the reason we grant the right to consent to sex is predicated upon a certain level of rational thinking ability, right, to conceive of what sex is and what it leads to.
Of course.
And that's why we would never grant it to a 10-year-old, because just straight up the 10-year-old doesn't have that, right?
Yeah.
But like I'd say the same thing about a fetus. So the reason I find consciousness to grant the right to life is because consciousness is very morally valuable. It gives you a well-being that could be tended to. It allows this potentiality for you to be harmed. It gives you subjective experiences that we all place a lot of value on. And in the same way, we never give the right to consent to sex to a 10-year-old because they don't have a sufficient level of rational development. We should never grant the right to life to a zygote because it doesn't have consciousness at all, and all of the morally valuable traits of consciousness that derive the right to life are not present in that of the zygote. And I just don't value future potentialities when we're discussing the bestowing of rights. I think confusing the potentiality for a trait with the actualization of a trait, insofar as dishing out rights, is a very bad thing to do.
I love that you brought that up, because I feel like future potentialities is what you're like the difference between you and I. That's the only difference that's like ours. Like I feel like that's the very definitive line between people that think abortion is okay no matter what the circumstance, and then that people think that abortion is not okay, whatever the circumstance. But I also think that future potentiality holds value within itself. I don't think that.
Wait, real question, Harry and Chris. Does the face of the profile picture of this individual look like Dean? Any at all? Like any of Dean? Like it looks like Dean's face, right? Or with Dean, do you get more Boss Baby vibes?
More Boss Baby vibes.
I see it. I definitely
He's
see
getting
it.
cooked on the last couple of days of TikTok. Golly, it's ruthless up here, man. Yeah, Phineas needs to pipe down, man.
All right, bro. That's funny. All right, but no, I feel like the distinction between people that think abortion is okay no matter what the circumstances, and the opposite as well is the future, the valuing future potentiality. And I think that it's like a very it's a very misconceived notion that that people that don't value it has, I don't know how to
Oh wait, I actually want to take this another route. I have one more argument.
Go ahead.
Looking clean. That's right. So would you say that a sperm cell is morally valuable because of its future potentiality for a life like yours, or does it not have that value because in order for it to have that future potentiality, it has to conjoin with the egg first?
That's a fair argument. I would say that I do value to a sense, because I don't want to go around sleeping with everybody, because I feel I have
Well, no, I'm literally talking about a sperm cell. It's is it murder to kill a sperm cell because of its future potentiality to be like you?
That's a tough. Honestly, no, but I also don't feel like that's
No.
kind of
there's a good way, and there is a difference though, because in order for the sperm to genuinely be on a track to be like you or I, it first has to conceive with the egg, right? So there has to be an external influence on the sperm in order for it to yield that potentiality, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and that's the reason you don't value it. Now it's time for an analogy where we could use to test this logic. Let's just imagine that we have a brain dead baby on a table in front of us, and we have a solution in a syringe that if we were to inject it into the brain dead baby, it would just regain consciousness. So think of the brain dead baby like the sperm, think of the solution in the syringe like the egg. These two things have to meet together in order for there to be a future potentiality for consciousness, which means you wouldn't value it similar to how you wouldn't value the sperm. So do you think it would just be okay to cut that newborn baby's head off compared to injecting it with a solution to make it conscious again?
No, I would want to inject it with the solution for consciousness. Yeah, but I mean,
and would you say it's morally wrong to just let it die and not give it that solution?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
But what reason do you have to consider that to be morally wrong? You have no reason. It seems contradictory to the logic that you've been given to us so far, meaning that your principle seems weak. Because you have no reason to value the life of that baby, similar to how you have no reason to value the life of the sperm.
Okay, so so the difference is potentiality and not future potentiality.
There's no if there's no future potentiality in the sperm, there's no future potentiality in the brain dead baby.
Potentiality in itself, because now you're not talking about the future anymore. Now you're just talking about current potentiality.
Yeah. Sure. When I say future potential, I mean potentiality that exists right now for a trade in the future.
Yeah. So I would feel convicted if I weren't able to put the solution inside of the baby to bring it back to life, quote unquote, bring it back to life, because I feel like that would be just fucked up. If I see a dying man on the street, I'm gonna obviously I'm gonna feel convicted to help that man.
But what's the difference between the brain dead baby and the sperm cell? Because the sperm cell on its own won't have a future like yours and I unless it conjoins with the egg, and for that reason you don't value it. But the brain dead baby on its own won't have a future like you or I. It needs to conjoin with a solution, and that's why you shouldn't value it in accordance with your logic. Do you understand what I'm saying? If you don't understand what I'm saying, I want to slow it down and rephrase, because this is a strong point.
Okay, so yeah, it's just kind of it's like trying to break the argument down to a very atomic level, and I'm trying to
It is. Yes.
I'm trying
because I realize that you're intelligent, and I usually don't get to run these points on people because they're not intelligent and can't abstractly think. And the reason I'm giving you this argument is because I legitimately think that you could handle it.
Okay, yeah, no, I mean, sperm cells are technically alive. I don't. Yeah, I would want you to rephrase it just a little bit more so I can have a better understanding.
Okay, I'll try one last time. Parker's up here doing the T-pose. Harry and Chris are just kind of hanging out. I'm overtaking the live.
Dean, keep cooking. You kidding me?
Hola, mi amor, Chris.
Keep cooking. Okay.
Black,
Okay.
mis amigos, y yo bebo cerveza.
Shut up, Chris.
So, you have a sperm cell. We agreed that you don't give moral value to the sperm cell because in order for you to grant it moral value, It has to have the potentiality for consciousness.
I think sperm cells should have human rights.
And sperm cell ultimately. Well, I bet you can still hear me. My mic just cut out. And that sperm cell ultimately doesn't have the potentiality for consciousness until it conjoins with the egg, right?
Right. Yeah.
So sperm cell on its own, no potential future, because it needs to join with the egg. Brain dead baby on its own, no potential future, because it needs to conjoin with a solution to give it its consciousness back. Just like the sperm cell needs to conjoin with the egg.
I'm gonna say this. I wouldn't value the life of the sperm cell, and I'm gonna agree with you because I feel like that's what you're trying to lead me to, and I understand that. But also, I feel like it's very like vastly different to like a human experience. I'm just like,
what's the relevant distinction between the life of the sperm cell and the life of the brain dead baby?
like physical being, to be honest. You could say that
physical being. What does that even mean?
I mean that in the sense of like the baby is already like quote unquote has been alive, if that makes sense.
Wait, sperm is living.
Yeah, but it's
sperm
not
has
like
been alive, and also it's very physical. Trust me.
We could just assume that it's brain dead. We could
idiots. I've held it in my hand.
Okay, bro, that's a bit much. That's a bit much.
No, my bad. All right.
Dude. Bro, why were you holding it in your hand? That's crazy.
Bro, I'm reenacting your voice.
Thank you for giving us all the picture in our heads. Thank you. I really appreciate that.
You gave me the
Jesus Christ, dude.
fucking started it. Whatever. All right. Yeah. No. I understand. I get what you're saying. I understand, but I also like. I don't know if it's just like from me and like grounding my like moral beliefs in the sense of like human life is like valuable to me and the potentiality to have human.
Wait,
I feel.
But you didn't value the brain dead baby.
No, I said I would give it the solution. No.
Wait, sorry. What'd you say?
I said I would give it the solution. Did I not?
Yeah, no, he does value the brain dead baby, and that's the issue. Because you find it morally wrong to not give the solution to make it unbrain dead. But that's like saying it's morally wrong to like not give every sperm cell an egg to conceive.
Yeah. I understand, Parker. That's like a very like different like. It contradicts what I'm saying in itself, but also I feel like it's very vastly different. I don't know. I have a very strong.
The only difference would be like the aesthetics. Like a newborn baby looks like something we value, a sperm doesn't.
Yeah, it's just kind of like more heartbreaking, if that makes sense. Like it's more heartbreaking to like see a baby die than like a fucking sperm cell. Like let's be real. Like if
I think it's more heartbreaking to see me die than 5 embryos, but apparently you didn't share that same intuition, Isaiah. Apparently you didn't share that same intuition. Apparently I'm not as valuable as 5 fucking embryos.
Did change my opinion. I will say this. Dean did change my opinion. I would save you instead. All right.
Okay,
but only
good.
You, nobody else.
Okay, so you wouldn't save Harry or Chris or Dean?
Okay, Harry's chill. I don't know about Chris. I've never seen.
I'm about to click out on this shit. I'm about to click. I'm about to click out on this shit. I'm about to click. I'm down to click out on the hoes, make a crime scene. I click the trigger on a stick like a hop in, and I would bend wheel when I was 19.
I'm not going to lie.
Bro, Harry and Chris are low-key some bros, dude. These are some bros down here. Like I feel like Harry would join a frat. You know what I mean?
I can invite him to mine. I'm not opposed.
It's the verse. It's a top 5. I mean, this song, like, bro, even J. Cole's verse here, like in the beginning.
First of all, I would never join a fraternity. I'm vehemently against Greek life.
No, come to mine. Come to mine.
No, if I ever got elected president, the first thing I'd do on day one is defund universities out of Greek life.
All right, Isaiah. We're gonna go on to the next person. Appreciate you coming up.
Harry, you never been to CU, man. Pull up to CU.
You're right. You're right.
All right, everyone. Let's get this next MAGA idiot on live. Keep tapping that screen. Let's get to 1 million likes. Everyone got 7.5 thousand people.
This guy's lived out.
Lived out? Okay, lived out. Let's go on to the next person.
Your call ID. I'm aiming who you bitches with too deep. I look at the
We need some insane MAGA.
I'm letting it rock because I love the mystique. I still want to give me a song.
Hey, by the way, I just want to let y'all know that this is the penis live. All right.
No, Dean, it's hairy penis.
Yeah, this is the
hairy, and then peen, and then piss.
This is the hairy penis live.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Y'all gotta be playing with me, bro.
Bro.
Y'all gotta be playing.
Come on, bro.
What are you talking about?
Oh man, that's crazy.
Yo, Chris, did you vote Trump? Evil Chris.
Yes, I did, brother. I voted for Trump. That's right.
Why'd you vote for Trump, Evil Chris?
Why does he sound like an AI voice?
I'm not an AI voice. I'm from the South. I'm from Mississippi.
Okay, I got a couple of people to thank for some donations real quick. Miriam, thank you so much with a $15 donation on PayPal saying, Dean, you articulate yourself with such accuracy. Well, I appreciate you for the love, Miriam. And then Perry, P-E-R-I, with a $50 on Venmo for the taxes on the dishwasher. Thank you so much for spreading knowledge and educating others. You've shown me how to question my previous beliefs, and I'm proud of who I've become in doing so. Perry, I love you. Shout out to Perry.
W's.
Shout out to Miriam.
W's,
as
guys,
well
double
as
tap the
Lily,
screen.
thanks for the 10
If
bucks.
we
And
get to
Ava with the $10.
If we get to a million,
and Kira with a 10. Sorry. Thank you for the $10. as
If we
well,
get to
Kira.
if we get to a million likes in the next 5 minutes, Dean has agreed to shave his head on live. Buzz it all
Kenzie,
off.
thank you for the $5. Thank you so much. Zoe, thank you for the $1.
actually.
Yeeling, thank you so much for the $5.
Nah,
And Hannah, thank you for
shit.
50 cents.
Let me be honest, Brad Cook. All right,
Jay,
Mr.
thanks for the
Clean,
five.
nah, Mr. Dean.
I'd come back.
Mr. Dean is crazy.
Dean, you could get your bald ass head waxed, man. That shit, I'd be looking at my reflection in that shit, man.
Yeah, Dean, you should do a meme. You should do a meme where you do
hell
where you
you
do like a
just say,
bald
brother?
hat, bald cap,
Bro,
and be like Mr. Dean.
Kira's already beat you to it. There's an edit out there of me with a bald filter on and a bunch of different pictures with like 100,000.
Oh, great.
likes.
That's
They
good.
already
That's
beat you
crazy.
to it.
Bald Dean.
Yo,
Susie,
Stefan,
thank you
thanks
for
for
the
the
$5. Okay,
$5.
sorry, Evil Chris,
Yeah,
go for
thanks
it.
for the 2 as well. I appreciate you.
Wait, I'm so
Rita,
sorry.
thanks
Before,
for the 5 cents. Yeely, thanks for the 5. And Jay, thanks for the 5.
Yo,
I
Harry, shut the
appreciate you.
fuck up.
Can I just get at the hour, bro?
Before Evil Chris goes to it, I do have to thank Ashley for the $30 donation on PayPal. Thank you so much for the love, Ashley. 300 big booms in the chat for Ashley. Ashley says, love the more intellectual.
300 big what?
I'd love to see you do more of them. I appreciate you.
Thanks for the 2 as well.
Big booms.
Yeah. Chris just can't get his mind out of the goddamn gutter, dude.
I thought he said something different. I was waiting for it too.
You fucking.
All right, Evil Chris, go for it. What's the reason why you voted Trump?
You disgusting.
Well, listen,
pig.
hey, I just wanted to preface this. I don't
I've
do the
gotten way
TikTok
too
very
comfortable on
much,
this app, bro.
but I got a video on my TikTok. I didn't even know who this guy Dean was, but he got dog walked by a woman when he made a claim that Democrats aren't as Democrats are more patriotic
Emily?
than Republicans.
Are you talking about Emily, like the blonde girl?
Jubilee. He's talking about Jubilee. No.
Yeah, Jubilee. I've never seen any of these lives. This is my first time cruising and bruising on them.
Okay. So like, what point did he get beat on?
Yeah. Evil Chris, let's talk about it. Name the claim and name a response. Let's see if I truly got dog walked, as you say. People
You
say I
did.
get dog
It's on
walked by
my
like the
TikTok.
dumbest
It's the first
fucking
video
humans
I
ever.
posted.
Yeah, they'll be like,
First
yo,
video I
and
ever
Dean got
posted on
dog walked by
TikTok.
Emily Wilson.
Wait,
Yeah,
should we listen to the clip?
Yeah, listen to it. You got schooled, Bo.
All right, dude, I'll pull it up. Let's see if Dean got schooled. Chris.
Trisha, thank you so much for the $1. That is a crazy statement. Dude.
What? Who, me?
Susie, thank you for the $1. No, Trisha.
I thought you were going to start crying.
The only hairy peen that I'll ever love. That's what she said.
What?
That's funny.
She said the only hairy penis that I'll ever love.
No, this can't be the name. We can come up with something better, dude.
Yeah, wait, how do we even come up with that? How is that?
Okay,
that was the Discord,
guys.
okay?
Let's stop talking about hairy penises. Now let's listen to this guy's
Yeah, you almost started crying at the end, Dean.
Patriotic Republicans. And how would you see it as being patriotic in the way that we left Afghanistan?
Oh my God! You're talking about this woman?
That woman.
Yes,
you don't want to play the video, Dean, because you know you got schooled.
It's 3 minutes and 40 seconds long.
Isn't that Omar's girlfriend?
Yeah.
Yes, it's Omar's girlfriend.
Yeah,
okay,
dude,
so I just want to
like at January 6th or something.
Yes.
She's like the most insane fucking human,
and she kept interrupting him.
Yeah, dude.
I just want to clarify. Hey, I just want to clarify, Chris. I just want to clarify, Chris. So this is actually something I had said to Emily Wilson, and I posted it on TikTok. 4 million views. A lot of people share my same sentiment, and I'm going to say it to you too. Republicans don't know how to debate because Republicans don't think abstractly. Republicans don't think with reason, logic, or evidence. Republicans take their emotions and place them on such an incredibly high pedestal to dictate not only what should happen in the lives of others through governmental policy, but also they use their emotions to dictate who won a debate. Instead of reading substance, instead of reading, who had the better logically entailed position, you are literally watching a clip of this nut job sit there across the table from me and interrupt me for 4 minutes straight. And it was so incredibly bad that she was voted out by the rest of the group. And then the rest of the group actually apologized to me for her performance. And half of the comments on the YouTube video are for more sensible Republicans who share the same sentiment that she wasn't fucking debating, she was just interrupting. It's all about the own, the gotcha, the interrupt, whatever means Dean can speak the least, because if she let me speak, she would have got absolutely fucking debunked with every point she ever made.
Dean, all I saw was you making false claims that Trump was in charge of the pullout of Afghanistan.
Bro, can you?
He was. That's true.
Well, she said it was according to Biden and the lawyers, sir.
And this woman also said a plethora of things that made absolutely no fucking sense. So, I don't think she's the best source of information here.
What is the claim that?
And Barbie, thank you so much for the $20. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. They told me to make
Dean
a
made a claim that Republicans were not as what'd you say, Dean? Here, I'll let you
Democrats are more patriotic than Republicans, which is objectively true.
That's
because if you
true.
genuinely had a true sense of patriocy in your country, then you wouldn't have voted for the guy that tried to coup and overturn the results of a presidential election, which can be remembered as the biggest internal attack on the American democracy since the Civil War, sir. Trump admitted to it all, by the way, so don't try to deny it.
I think Biden was responsible for the pullout, and you got schooled in that debate. Let's just move on from that, though.
What?
Wait, why do you think Biden's responsible for the pullout?
Because the attorneys working on the actual Afghanistan deal are the ones who said Biden initiated it.
I don't know what attorneys you're referencing, but we can just look at objective fact, which is that Donald Trump put into place the deal to get out of Afghanistan. It's called the Doha Accords. Are you familiar with those?
No, sir.
So the Doha Accords is the agreement to get out of Afghanistan. It was made with the Taliban. It left out the Afghan government that was governing the country at the time. Donald Trump deliberately did that. We still don't understand why he did that. And as part of this deal, for example, 5,000 Taliban prisoners were released in order to just secure the withdrawal. This deal existed into Biden's administration. Biden was given an option by his generals when he got into office. He spoke about this at the press conference following the withdrawal. His general said, well, look, either you put tens of thousands of more troops back into Afghanistan, and we know that Afghanistan has killed the majority of American troops in recent years, or we can go through with the withdrawal. We know it's going to be messy. We know this deal's not perfect, but at least it gets us out of Afghanistan. Biden said, I'm not putting more people in harm's way. So he went forward with the withdrawal. The overall point is that if the deal exists under Trump's administration, the deal is not between Trump and the Taliban. The deal is between the Taliban and the United States. Joe Biden, as the new president, still has to enforce that deal. Now let's get into who's actually responsible. The Inspector General of the United States, a nonpartisan appointee, investigated our time in Afghanistan from start to finish. In that report, they concluded that the Doha Accords was a major reason as to why the withdrawal was so messy. H.R. McMaster, one of Donald Trump's former national security advisors who worked on this, said that that deal was bad. It's one of the main reasons as to why our withdrawal was bad. He pointed out the fact that the withdrawal was gradual. We basically gave all the information to the Taliban away as to how many troops we were taking out and when, along with a number of other Trump officials who disagreed with the deal. So for you to come up here, for anybody to say that, oh yeah, Joe Biden has all the responsibility, it's his fault, is ludicrous.
Okay, all I got to say is who initiated it? It was Joe Biden, sir.
No, it was Donald Trump who initiated it.
Also, I just want to add on two more facts here. I find the responsibility of the 13 dead service members to be Trump's fault. The first reason I find this to be Trump's fault is because he negotiated and set up the deal. Then his administration failed to provide information relevant to the pullout to the incoming Biden administration. So there's gross negligence there. And then the second and main reason why I find this to predominantly be the fault of Donald Trump was because a part of the deal that he negotiated was the release of 5,000 Taliban prisoners from a prison near Camp David in Afghanistan. And it was one of those 5,000 prisoners or terrorists that ended up unaliving the 13 service members. I find it to be an incredibly negligent idea to release these individuals who are predisposed towards wanting to kill American troops and then not even informing the incoming Biden administration that he did that at all. So it is absolutely an undeniable fact that at least some of the responsibility of those 13 dead service members falls onto the bloody hands of Donald Trump.
Listen, I'm sure you
Charlotte,
rehearsed
thank you
that
so much for the
after
glowing
you got
jellyfish.
dog walked by the woman. It's too bad you didn't bring it up like that during your debate.
I
sir.
couldn't bring it up because she interrupted me. You could literally watch the clip on your own profile.
I thought you were going to cry, Dean.
Well, I wasn't going to cry. I was going to fucking pull my hair out. But anyways, I mean, you could even watch the clip on your profile, and you could hear me ask her to politely not interrupt me.
Yeah,
like
check.
10 times
Get in my
a row.
profile and check out that video and tell me Dean didn't get dog walked. Tell me. You can't say you didn't.
Chris,
Okay,
I
I'll
watched
grant
the
any-
video and he didn't get dog walked.
I'll
Right?
grant
You
any
only
validity
think
to your
that because
claim
you
and
have
we'll
like
combat
two
anything you
working
can say.
brain cells clacking back and forth in your brain like rocks, dude.
Yeah, Chris, I want to ask you a question. How many inches are in 2 feet?
24.
How many corners are in a triangle?
In a triangle? 3?
Okay. How many continents are there?
7?
7? Name 4 of them.
Okay. North America, South America, Europe, and Africa.
Okay, congratulations. You've proven your IQ is at least 45. Let's go for 80. Next question. What is 4 squared?
Oh, man, I'm bad at math. I don't know.
Okay, 45's a cap, sir.
Okay. Well, I wish you would ask me something that have to do with government. I got a poli-sci degree, sir.
Okay, how
All right,
many
let's do
branches
it.
of government are there?
You have a poli-sci and you voted for Trump.
3.
What are they?
The legislative, the executive, and I'm scared right now, so I'm spacing out. Legislative, executive, and why am I? Oh, yeah, the judicial. I'm sorry.
You read it from the chat. Okay, thank you.
I didn't read it. No, I didn't read
Sonia,
it.
thanks for the $5.
How many people in the Senate?
100.
How many people in the House of Reps?
435.
Okay, you know what? He knows it. He knows it.
Scott
He is
Allen, thanks for the
poli-sci.
69 cents. And Anna,
Come
just
on,
read your
that's
message. Thanks
poli-sci
for the
101, sir.
Yeah, I was just saying,
true.
Holland, thank you so much for the $15 for the only 2 brain cells. Kayla, thank you so much for the $5 for the OG hand heart is better. And Judy, thank you so much for the $15 on Venmo. Thank you so much. I appreciate
Hey,
it. Ian,
Ava, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
If you want to attack me with political questions, I got one for you.
Robert, thank you for the 5.
Hey,
Go for
Ava,
it.
thank you so much for the $10 on Venmo saying if y'all play Drake again, I'm classifying you as anti-black. That's crazy.
I got
as
a political
Ashley,
question
thank
for
you
you,
so
sir.
much for the $30
Okay,
on
sorry.
Venmo. And Loving Adventures, thank you so much for the $20 on PayPal as well. You guys are being so incredibly kind today.
Lonnie.
Loving Adventures says, almost to my part, and sent the big bubes to the chat. Thank you for the $20.
Lonnie, thanks for the 2. Woody, does Chris have Venmo? Thanks for the 1. Yes, he does. And
That's
the
right
Vikings
there.
were fraud.
This is Chris's Venmo, everybody. Right
Yeah, it's actually he changed his name. Just trust the process. Super cool, nice girl. Thank you for the $40 on Cash App as well. Get some W's for super cool, nice girl. I appreciate you so very much. You're amazing, and I hope you fully come around by now.
Hey, I got a political question for you. How many liberals does it take to keep TikTok going? Oh, yeah.
How do you feel
Y'all
about
get out to get normal jobs after this shit.
Oh, okay. Can you define real job?
Wait.
A real job?
Yeah.
Yeah, just making money, making that paper, stacking it.
So do I have a real job?
Yeah, you got a real job. You're gonna you need a new one, though, sir. That's all I'm saying. I'm not mad at people, out here hustling on the lives, making that money. I wish people would send me money.
I'm just like curious why people say that. Like, I have like a pretty large following on other platforms. Like, for instance, in the last 48 hours on Twitter, I'm pretty sure I've gotten close to a combined 10 million views.
What?
Yeah,
dude. What the fuck?
Yeah,
How much money do you get from Twitter for that? That seems like a lot of views.
I cooked not that much. The point is that I'm doing pretty well on other social media platforms, so I don't get the whole you're gonna have to get a real job if TikTok goes dark.
Yeah, but where are you guys going to be able to debate, geniuses like me?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. So we all have YouTubes linked in
yeah.
our bios, along with Twitters and Instagram. Everybody should go check those out for every single one of us, and Twitch for Chris as well.
And follow us here. We have only
And follow
200
us
new
as well.
followers today. So if only a portion of y'all followed for the day, we'd have a few thousand.
And
Might
then
as
also,
well.
I just want to put it out there. You said where can I find more debates with geniuses such as yourself? Literally any gas station in Southern Texas.
Gas station. I mean, I send my workers to fuel up my cans, sir.
Wait, Chris, I have a question. Are you pro-choice?
Pro-choice? Well, it can go either way. I actually, this is the only topic I'm not really Republican on. I think that women should be able to decide what they want.
Okay, so then what's more important than women's rights?
What's more important than women's rights?
Like in 2024
God's rights,
election.
sir. God's rights, being a God-fearing Christian.
Okay.
What?
So answer the question. So specifically, like, what would be more important than women's rights in the 2024 election?
Trump winning, sir, because he's a genius.
So would you vote for would you vote for Donald Trump even if he were advocating to get rid of the 19th Amendment, like women's right to vote?
This is completely this is hypothetical. I don't know where you're going with this line of questioning.
No shit. I'm asking the question. Answer the question. No shit's a hypothetical. If
I'm
Donald
for Trump because he's a business genius and he's tough on the border.
Yeah,
I really
bankruptcies. Name one business genius with 6 bankruptcies.
Hey, look at all the hotels he's got. He's a genius.
Yeah, and one of the casinos he bankrupted. Now, can you answer the question?
Is this guy trolling?
I'm not trolling, sir. This is who I am.
Okay, I don't think that we could classify him as a business genius, because if he were to have taken the $412 million that he got from his daddy, and just put it in the S&P 500, he would have had a higher net worth today than he does now. Like,
have you read The Art of the Deal, sir?
Just one moment.
Chris doesn't respond to anything he said. Evil Chris.
If you can't beat out like the S&P 500, you're probably not like that good of a businessman.
Like enough to like vote for them for president or call them a business genius. Secondly, answer the original question. I would love that.
What's the original question, sir? With your word salad over there, your hypothetical situations that you keep bringing up.
If
talk about some substance like the border.
Wait, hypotheticals could be of substance.
Yeah, they are of substance, and I'll explain right here. So if Donald Trump was for repealing the 19th Amendment, getting rid of women's right to vote, would you still vote for him?
This is not true. I don't even know why you're asking that.
I'm just asking, if this were true, would you vote for him over Kamala Harris?
How did you pass middle school math? You understand? Neighbor was given 2, and you produce twice as much apples as you had last year every new year, and you did it for 5 years. How many apples would you have? That was a hypothetical scenario to help you better understand some mathematical concept that you could deploy in your day-to-day life. And when we technical thing, but in the sense of how we understand policy, politics, and critical thought. And I just want to put it out there. The abstract thought that allows humans to understand what a hypothetical scenario is and deploy it in our day-to-day life is the only thing that sets us apart from any other animal on Earth. So when you shit on abstract thought, when you shit on hypotheticals, you are literally advocating for anti-intellectualism. You're telling people to literally be stupider, and it's insane to me.
I came here to talk about the border, and you're trying to be like Professor Dean over here, okay? Talking about morals.
Wait, Chris, before we go into that, I really want you to answer my question. You're not answering. If Donald Trump specifically wanted to repeal the 19th Amendment and get rid of women's right to vote, would you still vote for him over Kamala Harris?
That's not even true. I'm not even gonna take your question into account. It makes no sense.
Chris, the reason why it makes sense is because I'm testing the principle that you brought up, that like even in the context in which Donald Trump is going to restrict women's rights, would you still vote for him? And you said that you would in the context of abortion, so I'm asking if you would hold that true in the context of women's right to vote.
Well, this is just ridiculous. It's like me asking, hey, Parker, do you want $100? There's no point to it. I'm not going to do it. It's not reality. Let's not even talk about it.
Evil Chris, I'm convinced that it's not 2, it's fucking 1 brain cell. Please don't make it 0. Now answer the damn question.
Chris, if you were
than a freaking liberal, because liberals would, they'd be out there making out with each other. Who knows, sir?
What the hell, man?
What the hell, man?
I'm telling you.
Wait,
Chris,
you probably.
Ridiculous I sound? If you say ridiculous shit, I'm going to say ridiculous shit.
Wait, guys. He literally just told me that a question that was definitely on one of my math tests in 3rd grade was utterly fucking ridiculous.
I already told you that
a third grader is literally more intelligent than you are. I literally just fucking pirated a question off of a 3rd grade fucking math test. Are you really?
Chris, you should be a star on the new show. Are you smarter than a fetus? I think that'd be a good role for you.
Sir. You're not a
super
nice
cool,
person.
nice
I
girl.
told
Thank
I
you
was
so much
bad
for
at
the
math
$20.
already.
Absolutely, thank you so much, super cool, nice girl. And Sid, thank you so much for the $30 on Venmo. Thank you so much, super cool, Sid, thank you so much, and super cool, nice girl. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all.
Brenna, thanks for the 2. I'm the only Democrat in my poli-sci department in my college. It's a battlefield. You're doing good work. You're doing
Also, how
good
come
work.
it's
Ian,
always
thanks
like-
for the 1. Super cool, nice girl. Thank you for the...
I got a hypothetical.
Hold on,
How
be
many
quiet. I'm
Democrats
thanking
is
super
it
cool,
gonna
nice
be
girl.
until
Hold on.
the Democratic president isn't president again?
Hold on.
Never.
Super cool, nice girl.
Never
Thank you for the
gonna happen.
$30. I appreciate you for the reparations
Republicans
for
are gonna
trolling.
dominate.
Ian, thanks
We
for the
own everything.
$1.11 as well.
Chris,
Appreciate you. And
Supreme
Amanda,
Court,
thanks
the
for the 2.
House, the
Chris,
Senate.
can I ask you a question? How do you feel about January 6th?
And Henry, thanks for the 5 on PayPal. Appreciate you. Sorry.
Chris, how do you feel?
January 6th, I don't think it was an insurrection like everybody makes it out to be. I think he just gave a speech and a bunch of right-wing fools
How do you feel?
ran
How
over
do you
the Capitol,
how do you feel that Donald Trump waited over 3 hours to make a statement telling people to go home that day? He was.
This isn't why I voted for Trump. I voted for Trump because he's going to do good.
I understand.
Sir.
No, I understand.
I'm a single issue voter.
I'm giving you the premise that that Donald Trump clearly cares more about himself than the American people. So like he's the president of the United States. The Capitol perimeter is breached at around 1 p.m. He finishes speaking at 1:10 p.m. He arrives home at the White House at 1:18 p.m. and confirmed he's informed of the violence at 1:21 p.m. And then there's 3+ hours where he says nothing and he watches on Fox News as his supporters beat police officers over the head, multiple of which have taken their own lives now because of the PTSD. So why did he not make a statement that day telling why did it take him so long to tell his supporters to go home?
I believe he did go on and say no violence, sir.
No. I'm asking you, as there's violence occurring, why did it take him over 3 hours to say anything?
I don't know. Maybe he was dealing with a national security matter. Maybe he was pulling out. I don't know what he was doing.
First of all, again, this is what my point is. The bar
You
for
can arm back, porter chair, anything you want, sir.
The bar for president of the United States is in the ground. Like he's the president of the United States. What do you mean he's dealing with something else? A federal building is being stormed by his supporters, and they're chanting about killing the vice president. I think that's his number one security issue. And also, furthermore, we know that he was watching because everybody in his administration, including his chief staff at the time, testified under oath that Donald Trump was sitting by himself and didn't want to talk about it. The only person who could contact him with it was his chief of staff, who testified, or another staffer testified that Donald Trump's chief of staff essentially said at around 2:30 that he met with Trump, and Trump said something to the effect of Mike Pence deserves what he's going to get.
Hey, Chris, I don't know if it's really worth doing this to ourselves. So I've been on this whole self-care route recently, and I just think that conversations with people like Chris down here, it's more of a self-destructive thing. So I think if we could all find our zen and move on to the next guest, I think that maybe.
Well, came here to talk about the border. You don't want to talk about the border, sir? I got facts about the border. If you want to go into it,
I will talk to you about the border.
Let's test it.
Dean, I'll have a conversation with him about the border, then I'll go. You go for it then.
Can you name one of Trump's effective border policies that he ran on in the 2024 election?
Absolutely, sir. So he's going to reinstate the migrant protection protocols. That's number one.
What the fuck does that mean?
Chloe, thank you for the $50 donation on PayPal, Chloe.
Yeah, so I'm asking
Chloe. Thank you, Chloe.
I'm
W's
asking
to
you
Chloe.
what that does.
Thank you so much. W's to Chloe in the chat for the $50.
It makes it so when people are applying that they have to wait in their countries, and it makes sense. We're the only country that lets people chill.
Yeah,
while you apply, sir.
Yeah, that's all dumb and unconstitutional.
It's not unconstitutional. I've been to 13 countries. No country would ever let me stay there and wait for a visa, sir.
I say it's unconstitutional.
No country would let me do that.
The American Constitution and the American laws don't apply to other countries.
Yeah, but it's using it as contrast, sir. Other countries don't allow you to sit there and wait for visas.
So then Donald Trump's going to position his thin lines in Congress to change federal law?
Donald Trump's going to put up more of the wall. He's going to be stricter on immigration. And you know what? I'm up for getting $1,000 a pop for turning these fools in. I'm doing it.
Right.
If they put out $1,000 a piece, I will call on every immigrant and I will collect a stack.
Wow, that's
every
fucked
time.
Up. That's fucked up.
Why is that fucked up, sir? If I go to another country, I can't sit there and wait for a visa, sir. I have to do it from my home country.
Hold on, Chris, I gotta grab my food.
Do you think people who have Chris? Do you think that people who have employed undocumented immigrants should be fined or put in prison?
I think that the people who are working illegally should be kicked out. The folks that are giving them jobs aren't even paying them fair wages. It's not fair all around.
Answer the question.
$5 on Venmo. I appreciate that.
Do you think the business that hires the undocumented immigrant should be fined or put in prison?
Also, if you want to talk about fair wages, please tell me about. Please tell me what.
I think that the people working for them should go home, sir. That's what I'm here to talk about, Parker.
So you don't think that they should be fined or put in prison if they
Parker,
hire
is this another
undocumented
hyperbole?
immigrants?
Is this another mental trick that you're trying to walk me down some stupid road? Because I'm not going down the yellow brick road with you. I'm not clicking my heels.
You've been walking down stupid roads since the day you were born, Chris.
That's not what my fiance says. She loves me.
Well, I mean, so does my mom. So does your mom, probably. You know, oh, son, I love you.
Yeah, that's great.
Well,
My mom does love me.
We'll say that unconditionally. No matter what. You think your wife's going to tell you that you're stupid?
Hey,
as
listen,
shit?
you're the
No,
one
she'll
living
give
in
you a
an
big old
attic or
hug.
some shit. Nobody loves you, Dean. You're in an attic right now.
Chris, actually, quite frankly, I'm not in an attic.
Friends
I'm
let friends
in a
stay on their
garage.
couch. Who's calling you to go over to their house, sir?
Hey, Chris, well, I'd love to respond to both of those things, but you have to stop
could have stayed at
yapping
mine.
so I could start talking. So, first of all, I'm not in an attic. I'm in a garage. And
Oh,
second
okay,
of
that's
all,
better. That's
the
where friends
reason,
let friends go.
Well, I mean, okay, Chris, I'm trying to speak. You're interrupting. And the reason I'm streaming out of a garage is because people love me and I love them back, and I'm not a vapid piece of shit like you are. So I have a very warm room with a comfortable bed inside, right?
Dean, it's
love it
sad
so
that you
much.
think a
Chris,
garage is...
Okay, Chris, do you mind if I speak? I want to be able to speak to you, and you're not letting me. Can we just do without the mutes and act our age?
Okay, you go ahead, sir.
Thank you. So the reason I'm in a garage right now is because people love me and I love them, and I've voluntarily chosen to stream out of the garage compared to streaming out of the house because I don't want to have my very lovely, non-corrupted grandparents who think that crap is a cuss word, overhear me, being an absolute beast to idiots on the internet. Like, once again, the reason why I'm in the garage is because I care about others more than I care about myself, and I understand how that's not even a conceivable concept from your position.
Is your bed in the garage?
No, it's not. It's in the
Dude, this
house.
guy's got 0 brain cells.
Oh, okay, all right. I'm just checking because friends don't let friends sleep in the garage. That's not love, Dean.
Dude, I would have him literally at my place if he wanted to. You understand that he has friends that are taking care of him in that way, right?
Listen, I was injured in the military, sir, and when I was injured, I recovered on my friend's couch, and he fed me.
Nice, I don't care. And secondly, it's not like an issue of politics. Like, for whatever reason, you guys always want to wrap this into my politics. I had so many individuals on the right reach out to me and offer me a room, offer me a place to stay, when in all reality, it's just an issue of jealousy. You're jealous of me, Chris, so then you're like, haha, garage boy. Little do you know that being a garage boy just means that I have a lot of respect and decency for my grandparents in the house.
I retired at 24. I'm not jealous of you, sir. I have not worked since I've been 24. I got that paper. I got millions in the bank, sir. I'm not jealous of you at all. I'm actually happy that you found a career that you love and enjoy.
Evil Chris, give me some. You said you got millions. Give me some.
Yeah, you want to pass
Well,
some our
it's
way?
in a retirement pension. I made it so I can't access it till each month comes along, so I don't spend it all, sir. It's called the smart thing to do.
Well, I don't think that you're jealous of how much money
So you
I
can
have.
only access it small. That doesn't even make any sense.
Well, also, I just want to clarify.
Anyways.
I just want to clarify. I don't think that you're jealous of how
If
much
it's
money I
retirement,
have.
how do you take it out? Sorry.
It's in a fund and in a bank account where it releases a certain percentage to me each month, so I don't go crazy and spend it all in Vegas or
could
some
set that
shit.
up. Then also, I just want to clarify. I don't think that you're jealous of how much money I have. Like, for God fucking sake, I'm streaming out of a garage. I think that you're jealous of my intellect. We're having a really fine debate. The next thing you know, up comes this idea that nobody loves me because I'm living in a garage.
What the fuck is going on, dude?
All right, can we talk about the border or what here? I came to talk about the border. I'm a single issue voter. Well, double issue.
Wait, what state did you vote in?
Mississippi.
This person's trolling. Trump's a genius is the craziest, dumbest shit I've ever fucking heard in my life.
Yeah,
he literally
it's
said
called
windmills are causing whales to die in numbers never seen before.
It's
You think
called
that's a
reality,
genius
sir. You
statement?
figured out how to be president not once but twice, sir. He's a genius. He
So is
figured it out.
Obama a genius?
And Paula said that you're a liar, Chris. Paula said you're a liar.
I don't care if you think I'm lying. I don't
Barbie,
need
I
to prove
appreciate the
myself to anybody here.
$5. Sherry, thanks for the $4.86. Homero, thanks for the $5.01. Kali, thanks for the $5. Brenna, thanks for the $2. Is Obama a genius? You said that since Donald Trump became president twice. Does that mean Obama's a genius as well?
Obama is a genius.
Hey, I'm not going to lie. I used to be a Democrat. I voted for Obama, but I switched.
I'm asking you, do you think Obama's a genius?
Okay.
I think he's pretty smart. I think Obama's pretty smart.
Why do you say that Obama's only pretty smart and that Donald Trump's a genius? I thought you said that since Donald Trump became president twice, that means he's a genius.
Well, sir, I mean it in the sense where there's no precedence in recent history of somebody running again years later, sir. That's why I said he's a genius. He figured that out.
And I also think it's a fucking precedent to be the first black president in the United States of America.
Yeah. Wait, he figured that one out.
What?
Do you think that Kamala Harris is a genius then because she became the first woman vice president in American history?
I was in the Army when Obama became president. I was proud that he was the first black president. I thought it was a major feat.
No,
Wait. Would you consider Joe Biden to be a genius because he served 2 non-consecutive terms in the White House?
He's stupid.
But he served 2 non-consecutive. But he served
He's
2
geriatric.
But he served 2 non-consecutive terms in the White House.
But does he have
Wait, actually
hotels all
3.
over the world?
Wait, he
Huh?
served 3 consecutive, then non-consecutive terms
3
in the fucking White
non-consecutive.
House.
Biden is the worst president we've ever had. Even Parker.
This goes back to
Parker
the-
Wait,
said in
let's
one of his
talk about
videos
this.
The other day that
Chris,
Biden was
name one
stupid.
bad policy that Biden influenced to get passed through Congress.
What?
I never even paid attention.
Biden
to his
was one of the
policies,
best
sir.
presidents.
what the
Biden was
fuck
one
are
of the
you-
best presidents we've ever had.
Listen, Chris,
Yeah,
please.
real.
How
How
can
is
you
he the
say
best
that
president
Biden
we've ever
sucks?
had?
Hold on, be quiet. How can you say that Biden sucks, but by your own admission, you never paid attention to what Biden actually did?
Yeah, I had better things to do. Stacking and counting my
So
paper,
then,
sir.
okay, that's great. You can stack all the paper you want, which is
Guy's an idiot. Can I see some of that?
I'll tell you, my medical retirement from the Army started when I was 24, sir.
Let's go ban for
Then I got
ban.
into
right now.
investing.
Just kidding.
I got 2 pensions.
bam.
I got 2 pensions, sir. And I don't got to prove
give me
myself
one of
to you. I
them.
don't care.
Yeah, can we have one?
Let's give it.
Can I have one of the pensions?
Yeah.
Come on, your pension is all these people. They send you all that money. I'm not jealous of that. I'm actually happy for you whenever you're like, hey, thanks for the 50. That's awesome. I think that's pretty cool. I'm not a hater. I just hate Democrats.
Angelina, thank you.
I think they're stupid.
You are.
Yeah, I'm not a hater, but I just hate Democrats. So I'm a
That's pretty
hater.
funny. That's pretty
No, that
funny.
makes sense, dude. I like that. I like
Dude,
that. I like where you think.
That's pretty funny, Chris. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Hey, Angelina, thank you for the $2 on PayPal. All right, get the hell out of here.
What?
Wendy, thank you for the $5 on Venmo saying ignore the haters. Lynn's.
Yes, my shit is so lagged.
We can see her. Or I can
Did you vote Trump, Lillian?
Yes, because 3 little midgets touched me.
Bro.
I think women don't
The
like
next
you.
individual
This is
only
why
send a
you're
guest
angry.
request if you did vote Trump.
Paula, thanks for the $5. Please tell Evil Chris to read a book. Maybe he would learn something. Let him know. Let him know, Paula. Put him in his place. I love it.
And Tweety, thank you so much for the $20 toward your pension. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's so glitched. I can't even see the chat. The chat's not moving for me. Also, like, you guys are frozen for me.
Just restart. Just restart.
Yo, it looks like Kevin O'Leary.
I tried to. I swiped out of the app and it didn't work.
I thought you were about to say, yeah.
Kevin O'Leary offered $20 billion to buy TikTok in cash.
By the way, I don't know if you can
Yep.
see this, Parker, but this guy has his profile picture is the edited photo of all of us in Vegas in like the leather outfit.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
I know.
don't kick
I
him yet.
can't see it. I can't hear them at all.
Hey, Edwin, I got a question for you.
I can't even kick them because I don't see them.
Edwin, how come you have a picture of 4 young men, one under the age of 20 in that picture, and AI rubberware on your camera roll? That's pretty suspicious. Let me try to add someone up.
I can't see them.
Let me see if I could add them up, because then I could just handle the queue for you, so you don't have to like in the live or anything.
Yeah, because I actually I literally can't.
Hey, chat, can you guys see Blake?
They can't hear or see the guest.
Chat, can you guys?
One sec, we're trying to
Dude, it's so glitched. Should we just go over to a different person's account?
Yeah, we could go on my stream.
Or, yeah, I'm down to do that because it's literally it's actually unusable right now.
Oh yeah, we want to do a raid.
We have 7,000 people, and I just don't want to lose the 7,000 people. You know what I'm saying?
So that's why I'm thinking I go start my stream right now. I request to co-host you, and then we just try to have as many people come over as possible. Unless you want to stay here.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right. Do you just want me to go do it right now? So
let's do that.
All right.
Yep. Are you gonna join us?
I think I have to go eat food now.
Chris coming,
because I
or?
haven't eaten all day. I don't know, but I'll see. I'll debate. All right, man. Thanks for having me up. But we'll talk.
Yeah, no, up to you, bro. Of course.
All right, man. Appreciate you. Yes, sir.
All right, I'll see you here pretty soon. All right, everyone, stay here. I gotta. Oh my gosh, my co-host with creators is not opening. It's not opening at all. I'm literally stuck, dude. What is this stream, dude? What is it? What is happening? I can't see anything. It's so glitched, chat. It's so glitched. Like, what is going on? Everyone who's here right now, follow me here if you haven't already. I go live literally every day. If TikTok, leaves, just follow me here. If you don't have TikTok, might as well just follow me. I would appreciate that. Also, go make sure to subscribe to my YouTube. I literally cannot check my hosts, so I won't even be able to host with Dean. We can tell Dean to invite me, but I don't know. It's seemingly like I can't do anything. It's not working. Nothing's working. Is he streaming yet, chat? Everyone go over to Dean's stream. Tell him to invite me. I can't because I can't see it. And if not, just tell him to text me to to just go over. Yeah, I don't know why it's not working, everyone. I apologize, y'all. Thank you, everyone. All right. It's seemingly like he can't invite me. So I'm just gonna go over to join him. Everyone look up It's Not Dean. Spam Parker Raid, spam Love and Parker. Look up It's Not Dean. Spam Parker Raid, spam Love and Parker with 2 A's, 2 N's. Yep. All right, everyone, go over there. Love y'all so much. Everyone, go right now. Go, 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 go. It's not.